Welcome back, wrestling fans. You got Mason Braunschweig in the major, Mike Olson, bringing you wrestling from Elkhorn Dual Meet Tournament. We got John Fry in production and Jaden Ethan on the camera, and we are started. We are on our way, and Wyatt Nelson will take a bye to start this out at 132 pounds.
But despite his frustration, he wanted a match, and he's gotta love that.
Absolutely, absolutely. Senior Caleb Miller at 138 coming up next, and I believe from Fort Atkinson, I believe we'll see Jacob Ashland, one of our team captains, if not the team, well, one of the team captains.
One of the team captains, yep.
Yeah, so here's another match. So far, team 6-0, Evansville on top. Folks, like I said earlier, this is a team that is going to fill 13 out of the 14 weights, so we should see hopefully a very competitive duel here to round out the day.
So we got two seniors here going at it.
Absolutely. What it's all about here.
Miller looking for a pass by. Just not liking what he's at. They're heavy on the head. There you go, setting up the takedown. But good defense.
And still, though, way to
by Ashland.
Push the pace, right?
Yes.
Evansville's
Keep the pressure
pushing
on.
the pace.
Yeah, kind of invading his, your opponent's space and taking that land and holding on to it,
Yeah. We bring out the Sun Tzu. Little bit of Sun Tzu there, Mike.
Absolutely.
Art of War. Yeah.
It's, I think that's the principles of the art of war.
That's right. That's right. So this week coming up for Fort Atkinson, they have a big duel at Milton. Looking like a very good program. Right now, just down the road from us. That's Friday. Then Saturday, they go to the Van Duzer duels in South Milwaukee.
Oh, good inside single here by Miller. He's in deep, but
now we got to finish. 40.
Ashland's got that ankle.
Oh, they're going to call him out of bounds with 44 seconds on the clock here in the first. I'll tell you what, Fort's got a great youth program. I believe you said something like that 80-some kids in there, Mike?
Yeah, the 80 kids in their youth program, and actually their tournament was full.
Yeah, December 19th, I was there with a bunch of kids, and Caleb Miller, who's wrestling right now, was there helping coach kids as part of his senior project along with Ricky Braunschweig, and they did a fantastic bang-up job for those kids.
One of the great parts about our program is that we continue to giving. Miller kind of getting out of position, but taking the offensive with that.
Well, right, I mean,
throwing him by.
So that's kind of his personality, right? He got out of position a little bit, but he's super aggressive.
Right, a lesser wrestler would have let himself get taken down right there, but instead, kind of have this never give up attitude and hit that throw.
He had a
in
good
a little
shot
bit of a bad spot here
but
with a near side single. He's found himself in he's got that arm through. He needs to get off his back and break those hands or he's going to get pinned here.
Uh-oh. Yeah, it's super close.
He's got that. Oh, and there it is. That's too bad. I think Miller just got caught there. I mean, I'm not taking away from Ashland, but I really do believe that Ashland caught him and he capitalized on Miller. That's too bad. I mean, good for Ashland, bad for Miller.
Yeah, it happens. Well, we got Lilya Jorgensen coming up at 145, the junior. Got a couple wins today, a couple big matches, frankly, and it's looking like he will wrestle Loudon Goucher or Goocher? Goucher or Goocher?
I'm going to go with Goucher.
Goucher, okay. I accept. And here we go. We got a team score of, it looks like 6-6 after 2.
All right, let's see what Lee's got on his plate for this match.
Lee's been wrestling really sound today.
Oh, got caught flat-footed there, but reacted really well.
Goucher in on, Lee's trying to.
It's a reverse hip over.
Yeah.
Reverse headlock hip over, but his hips got a little bit too
high there.
Yeah.
Out of position, but yeah.
He was
So
just
we got
out of
the
position
takedown.
He could-
Lee,
Can
nope.
hit a, oh,
No,
if he
no,
would have
no,
kept
no.
that arm, he could have had a Granby.
We don't want to do that.
Boy, Fort getting us on our back early. Lee's got to get out of this. He's got to get that arm through. He's got to get his arm between the bodies and get it through.
Went the wrong way there. This is tough positioning.
Another pin.
Yeah, that's a tough one. Well, this will be interesting to see how this turns out. I think 52, we don't have anyone, so now we're going to be down, I think, 18-6 going into 60, where we'll see Ricky Braunschweig.
Yeah, Ricky's got a. We'll see what Ricky can get, but if we can get another pin out of this, this would be good for the team.
Yes, we're down 18-6 right now. We're going to need some bonus points here up the ladder. Uh-oh. Is this a contender for Ric Flair Hair of the Duel?
I don't think he beats out
he's got some
the heavyweight for Elkhorn.
I think he's got cornrows going.
Who do we think we have?
Braunschweig for a double leg.
I believe this is Aiden Warden.
Wait.
It could also be Ryan Acosta. I don't know.
What just happened there? Oh, scissoring the head. So scissoring the head. Braunschweig came in with a point on that for illegal move.
So this kid is busy with his hands.
Pretty sure this is Dylan.
Oh, they gave him the takedown. So
Dylan, a senior, gets the takedown.
This is Dylan? I don't think so. I think this is Ryan Acosta, who's also a senior. I don't know. We'll figure it out here pretty quick. This is 160.
Oh. And you think this is Ryan Acosta?
I think so, but we'll see.
Maybe it's Lurquin.
No, I think he's a little heavier.
Lurquin's 82.
Yeah.
Braunschweig's got that leg on the inside, basically caught him trying to put the legs in, and he's put himself in a really good position here for the reversal, and he's got the leg.
So Ricky up 3-2, 50 seconds left here in the first. And he's trying to dig that arm out.
He's working, he's keeping the hips flat, which is good. Now he's got that arm bar. See if he can work this thing around.
Well, he's got to be able to jump out here, and his legs are caught up there.
Yep, there he is. Just as he must be reading your mind there.
Oh yeah.
You guys have the father-son connection.
Perhaps.
He's a bit high. He needs to return to the mat. There you go. Oh,
yeah, you got to capitalize there.
Chance to score there and some cheap tilt points, but he missed it.
So again, you want to kind of go over this. He's going to reach out there.
All right.
All right, 3-2 after one. We're going to go in the second period. Looks like it's Evansville choice. Evansville chooses down.
Ricky knew exactly what he wanted to do. And he's giving him a point. He's not even going to bother with that.
So we're going to go 4-2.
Actually, he's back on the ankles here. That quick low single, actually low double, excuse me, from what we think is Acosta. But Ricky doing a good job staying heavy on those ankles and turning him to get
he's got
back
him in
in.
he's got a good position here. Now he's going to
Shuck
capitalize.
see if he can shuck him by here or go for the near side cradle. There it is. He's got it locked up. He's got the 2 and back points. This could be it right here. He's got it in tight.
He's going to get his, yeah, right there.
He's got to extend that arm out.
And I think actually this is Aiden Warden. We've heard it, come on, Aiden. So I think this is Aiden Warden.
Aiden Warden.
Yep.
Oh, this could be it right here.
He's pushing off his back.
Oh,
there,
if that's Aiden, he did a great job. Uh-oh. He was just laying there. I was a little nervous that...
should have I think this was neutral, so there should have been a takedown there.
Yeah, there should have been a takedown.
This should be 9-2.
I think Coach can't just realize that. And he stood up and pointed.
Yep, I hope so. 28 seconds left, but it absolutely should be 9-2. Run it. Yeah, they're just, yeah.
Braunschweig looking for a turn here. He's got an arm bar, but he's not able to capitalize on it. Warden is doing a good job at holding him off.
Oh,
but
it looks like the score is updated to 9-2.
Okay. Warden look a little gassed right now.
Yeah, Ricky ain't going to let him get that first shot, I guess.
Yeah, I think he had enough of that.
Had enough of that.
So he needs to switch over here one way or the other, left or right.
Yep.
He needs to turn the corner. Now he's going back on the hip.
Right. So I just reach back over because you got the leg. You get the leg right where you want it.
Right. If you're going to go the opposite way of where your head's at, which is what you don't want to do normally, you got to swing the arm out right away to get around the hip or get around the waist.
So this,
if he can turn towards his body, this could be big points.
He should be getting back points right here.
Well, he hasn't gotten that.
Well, you don't need to at this point. Here's a good position.
That's true.
Right here, we got a good position here. I think
Great position.
I think you should be counting back points there. That's your other guy put himself in a terrible, a position you don't want. It's 11-2 right now. Braunschweig, a minute left in the third. He's trying for a hammerlock. It looks like Warden is able to fight that off a little bit.
I'm a little surprised he hasn't got hit for stalling on bottom. He hasn't done a lot to get out, and he's doing a lot of defensive type wrestling. So there's not a lot of action going on there. Reiki going for a tight waist, tight waist, and Warden looking for an outside single. "20 seconds left."
Yeah, we got
to get double chicken wing here.
Double. We got.
And he's going to step him out, though. That's the problem.
Yeah.
9 seconds left.
So we have a 9-point advantage. So there is a bonus point out there. 9 seconds left. We got to keep it. So we kind of want to, we're not doing much.
So Braunschweig with the win.
Yeah, with the major.
With the major, 4 points. He did his part. He got a major instead versus just a normal win. But he's also wrestling the senior.
Let's see who's coming out here for 70. Looks like Charlie's going to be coming out for 70. I'm guessing this is going to be Dylan Shamey?
CM?
I don't know.
I'm going with CM.
I see you. Hey-o. Be here all day.
Or Dylan.
Yeah, that might. I believe that's probably correct. It could also be Ryan. So who knows? We could be wrestling up all day. So I think Evansville now still down team-wise 18-10. Oh, you got to keep the arm there if you want to try to throw him on that. Oh, you got
opportunity
a leg.
Here.
You got a leg, yeah. There you go.
Opportunity here. You just need to turn the corner. Can't sit on it.
Yeah, you got to be a little quicker on that. Oh,
he's got to get his hip up.
Scoot.
Doing a good job. Good job at that scramble. Back kind of in the same position. He has that reversed arm. If he could get...
Yeah, you got to want to swim up a little bit. You're in real good position.
If he could bait and get that arm, then he could hit a Granby from there.
We don't want to give this up, though. Want it to stay strong.
Okay, we're...
What? We gave him 2 already. Okay. All right. I guess so. All right. Keep your arm. Don't want to give that up.
I think Charlie's feeling a little bit of that last match wrestling the number 8 kid in the state. And I think he beat up on the bottom quite a bit. It almost feels like he's a little bit of, feeling the effects from that last match right now. Come on.
Gonna get off our
Come
back here.
Do not get pinned here. Come on. Let's get that arm through.
Saved by the bell a little bit. 3 points. So Charlie's gonna be down 5-0.
All right, going both up on the advice on the coach. Man, I think Charlie's got an opportunity for a headlock on this guy. Just how it stands.
Right
good pass by.
Oh, you gotta
return to the mat.
You can't wait. You can't wait on that.
You gotta go for a heel trip, or you gotta bring him to the mat somehow and not allow him to do that.
Charlie, don't give
Power
that up.
half right now would be really good. I'm a little surprised they gave up the 2 so early.
Yeah, he's gotta. I mean, you gotta capitalize immediately. You don't have time to think. You just gotta do.
There he goes. Get
Base
back up
up.
to his hips. Hips off the mat. He's digging for hand control underneath, doing the right things. Yeah, guy's high. He can reach up.
You can't flatten out so quick here. You gotta fight that a little bit. You gotta kind of toughen up. Keep your head up. You gotta fight this. Because now you're just kind of wasting time down there. Oh, he's got him extended, but he's not really doing nothing here.
So neither wrestler really making any attempt for either a turn or an escape at this point, but I'd say Charlie's kind of at the disadvantage because he's got 2 legs in. You're not supposed to sit so perpendicular. I mean, he's trying now to get to the side, but I'm a little surprised he didn't get a stalling on that, but it could go either way. Stalemate.
I don't know
stalling.
how. I don't know how you can stall on the bottom there if your legs are.
No, I'm talking about the top.
Yeah, top is got him trapped, right?
Right.
So
Typically when you see both legs in
you got to do something.
Yep. Well, good inside switch or outside switch from.
Keep your hips. Keep your
He
hips.
got right to his back for half. Nelson. This could be
That's it. That's it.
Nice. He got the underhook. If he can pull it up and get on his toes, we'd have a pin here. Big.
Yeah!
Yes. Great pin by Charlie Braunschweig. Good turn on that outside switch. And it turned into a half Nelson and a reverse half Nelson. Great job.
Never say die.
Man, proud moment for Dad up here.
Never say die.
Sorry for the folks at home. That might have pushed our audio limit there.
That was a fun match there to watch.
Good for Charlie. Good job, Charlie. Way
We
to
really
go.
needed that. I'm telling you right now. We needed that
I think
pin.
as a team at this particular point, we absolutely did. 18-16. Fort still has the advantage. Owen comes out. Owen Heiser at 182. And I think I'm not sure who we're seeing here at 82.
Mostly Aiden. Most likely Aiden.
I don't think this is Aiden Lurquin. I think this is someone else.
Oh,
I'm not sure who, though.
that did not go as planned for that wrestler. He
think
tried to do a reverse headlock hip over,
Yeah.
and that just put him in a half Nelson. So
I think
tight.
they got Aiden Lurquin
This is it.
going up to 95.
There is your fastest pin, second fastest pin of the day.
Yeah, so that's a 23-second pin, and I think we had a 22-second one earlier.
Yeah, I think it was Chase, wasn't it, earlier? Or Gunner. Just did it again.
Yeah, I think it was Gunner at 22 seconds there in the very first duel.
Sorry, Gunner. I just did it to you again. He doesn't
Yeah.
know it, but he'll remind me when I see him the next time.
He does that.
Okay, so next one up. Here we at 195 with Liam. And I think this is Cooper Recob.
No. This is local. I know.
All right.
I think this is going to be Aiden Lurquin, I think. They moved him up to
they
95.
moved him up?
Yeah.
Okay. Try to get the win.
And here we go. So team score right now, 22-18. Evansville with the advantage. We've still got seven weights here to go. So we're halfway through.
Liam, stand up a little bit. Don't let him bait you into stand up. Stay in a good stance. Stay low. Stay defensive. Liam's strong kid, good wrestler. He's got that strength that can really punish wrestlers. There's a good snap down to a spin around.
Yeah, absolutely.
And now working for that power half. I'm surprised when you clam up like that on the bottom. I'm surprised we don't get a stalling call because typically you see that when they clam up both elbows into the kidneys there, right? Usually you see a stalling call for that.
Yeah, I mean, I think they usually wait a minute, but yeah, I hear what you're saying, Mike. Absolutely. I mean, there's been various, I don't know. Stalling is its own subjective art form amongst the officials
Right. Yep.
here, there, and everywhere. Thankfully, the WIA through the NHFA, changed the rule to make it very clear and objective in regards to the force outs
Right.
and crawl outs. So that's a no-brainer, right? We have that.
I just want to give a shout out to our friends watching at the Night Owl. They got this live streaming in their main area. So thanks for doing that for us. Appreciate it.
Yeah, Greg Arson, a great one of those guys that's always giving back to wrestling. Of course, his two sons, Travis and Trevor, went through the program in the years. And I think his grandkids are now going through our
His
youth
grandson
program.
is in the youth program
Yeah,
right now.
they'll be
Yep.
going through it. I know Greg's always been a big help to our youth tournament
The
on the
announcer.
23rd. Announcer to the stars. Usually gets our 50-50 up to 5 figures, I believe, if not 6.
Always in his mind, it's that amount.
Right.
Good escape here.
It's not far off, though, folks. So if you do nothing else, come to our youth tournament for the 50-50, which will be outrageously high.
Yes. Someone always comes away with 5 figures.
That's right.
Check local listings.
Well,
So Liam, a good sprawl here with the ankle. I think he's got a good. He had a good chance at least to get a spin around, but not
so
going to get that.
he's still in.
Yep, he's got that ankle, and we're going to get a. We got blood. Yep, we got blood.
Oh, we got a picture.
Yeah.
Blood, and Liam usually needs to be cleaned up here. So it looks like Coach Ryan Gerber of Fort Atkinson, in one of the earlier duels, did get his 100th career duel win today.
That's
So
outstanding.
we want to say congratulations to Coach Ryan Gerber, and a thank you to Smart Money John Fry for the heads up on that. So I can say that, but yeah, that's an outstanding achievement by any coach. Especially nowadays with the changing of the rules.
Yep.
So it's no longer 7x7. You just have 14 events, and obviously the conferences are going to want to still do their dual meets, but frankly, for everything else other than conference, and a lot of them are obviously moving to quads and dual meet tournaments such as this when they're doing dual meets, but because the standalone is one event out of your 14 when you can get more matches in there.
Right.
So we'll see duels kind of diminish over the coming years. Unfortunately, I think they're great for high school. I think they're great for high school wrestling, but I may be in the minority there. I just
Well, the golden thing about these type of dual tournaments is that every one of your wrestlers are guaranteed, 4 or 5 matches, depending on
Yeah.
what teams you have there. And that, for building a team, that's what's
Right.
important, is the amount of matches for
And,
everyone.
and again, when we talk about these events, we're so thankful for the schools that host them and everything else, including John Handel, the Elkhorn Activities and Athletics Director, who helped us with the setup and getting us in here, and obviously our athletic director, Kendall Bushin. He's been a huge supporter of the Evansville Wrestling YouTube page, a huge assistance to helping us grow this sport and try to do the best we can for this program. And also, obviously, Elkhorn, the facilities, we can't say enough about them. They're fantastic. Their IT department really making a decision today to kind of keep the public off the off the internet, so we can be on here and make sure that there's no glitches or hiccups in our broadcast, and we're super, super, super thankful for that. We really thank Elkhorn and John Handel for all they've done for us. This has been a great meet. They do a bang-up job here in Elkhorn.
Yep, good concessions,
They're very
good facilities.
fantastic.
Can't
Just
complain.
can't ask for more.
I tell you,
Can't ask for more. It's just perfect. They
I
do a
think-
great job.
I think they got a freestyle tournament coming up in the spring.
Yeah, April. They usually do that in April. I don't think the date's out for that yet.
Maybe
but it's
not, but
usually about the 3rd or 4th week of April. They do freestyle Greco tournament
right here in Elkhorn.
right here in Elkhorn, and they usually have a great selection of bratwursts, and that's right around where spring's just kicking up, and you walk in, and the brats are grilling, and oh my God, it's fantastic what they do here.
Sounds like a ballpark or something.
it's like they got everything cleaned
And they
up.
got all the different flavored bratwursts. They got the steak and cheese bratwurst. They get the jalapeno cheddar. They got them all. It's fantastic. I'm sorry, I'm making you all hungry. Man.
So it looks like all the blood's cleaned up. Blood time is stopped. So they got the blood stopped, and they're just cleaning up.
That
the
reminds me of
video
a
right now.
great line from Caddyshack. Well, pick up that blood. No, nothing.
No,
Bless
I can't
America, Mike.
remember that one.
Can't remember Caddyshack.
Not that quote off of it.
We got our tournament coming up here, the Evansville Demons tournament.
We sure do,
Yep.
John. And we still need volunteers. We still need people to help. Actually, we'd really appreciate it if our Evansville High School wrestling parents would help out with that. It's a great way to give back to everything that the program overall does give to our high school kids.
Like
And
new
also,
mats.
if you're not watching, if your kids are already grown up into high school and not wrestling, that's a great opportunity to give back and help us out. We'd really, really appreciate it. So that'd be awesome.
Right, and you can go to our sign-up Genius, which can be found on our website, our Facebook page, on both Evansville Wrestling and the Evansville Demons Wrestling Facebook pages and the
Absolutely.
website.
We're going to get back into action here. Second period, a minute 17 on the clock. 3-0 Evansville advantage. Spike versus Lurquin.
Both wrestlers kind of trying to feel each other out again on
Yeah,
what
they-
they're
Well, they got to redo it after that break.
right. That was a pretty long break, so figuring each other out. Both of them got a little bit more energy again. You can see a little more spry. But I just like Liam's style, right? He advances, always advancing, always never giving up any land at all. When he takes land, he owns it. Look at that.
Yeah.
He is not ever going backwards. He is crowding that other wrestler space. Oh,
An aggressive kid. One of the kids that really, actually one of the few kids that didn't come up through our youth program here. One of our high school guys,
good
And
inside ankle pick to force the spin around. That was really something else.
So Liam's going to be up 5-0. 19 seconds left here in the second period.
Boy, that was a great move. So deep in on a high single,
He's
and
trying to force a cradle here, I think, a little bit, and he's got to just break him down here.
yeah,
Keep that hand. Ooh, okay. Yep. All right. We'll go into the third period. I think it's going to be Red's choice.
Yes.
Oh, he's got some more blood. So
blood
we're-
again. I
we're-
can see it on his back there.
So there's some blood going on. So we'll go back to blood. It's 5-0 Liam.
How about I'll give you guys a little break here. So make sure you subscribe to our channel, YouTube channel. And we do have the live chat feature, so we're trying to bring the action from your living room, from your establishment, maybe wherever you're watching this. Maybe in a car ride, you're not driving, but maybe you're a passenger in a car or whatever. We're trying to bring this wrestling action to you. We're here to celebrate high school student athletes and all that athletics does for our communities and for these student athletes. We're here to celebrate that, so make sure you subscribe to the channel. Then you get notices for when we have upcoming events. And speaking of upcoming events, the Evansville Wrestling program will have this coming Tuesday a home event against Turner for senior night, and we will be broadcasting live again. It'll be nice to get back home. We've been on the road for a while, so that'll be great. And then Friday the 14th, we'll have a Rock Valley Dual Conference on Friday the 14th. I believe that's in Edgerton, I think. Yes.
Beautiful Edgerton, Wisconsin.
Yep. And then we'll no rest for the weary here, so we'll turn around and get our varsity kids in another bus and send them to Freedom on Saturday the 15th. So it looks like we're going to go back to action. I'll clear this and then turn it back over to you guys.
Yeah, so third period starting. Right now, 5-0 advantage Liam. And we're going to get one red. I'm not sure. Maybe
I think he put his fist out. I think it wasn't on
so
purpose. He just happened to have a closed fist.
Roughness. Yeah, so we're at 5-1 now.
I don't think any of that was on purpose.
Unnecessary roughness call, I believe. Don't see that too often here in wrestling because, it's a rough sport. But we did there.
More blood.
Yeah, we're bleeding again here.
And more on the mat. So, for those who don't know, there is only a certain amount of blood time available per wrestler, and it's 5 minutes. Believe it or not, people have used up all that time. Now, there's some rules around that. Once the bleeding stops, the time stops for blood.
Right. Once you
cleanup doesn't count.
Cleanup doesn't count.
So, once the blood has actually stopped, literally flowing out of their nose, that's when the time stops. We've actually had to... if you remember this, we've had to tape someone's nose closed.
Yep.
Of course, it was a wrestler's choice, and the coach didn't force it on him. But
it happens. It happens quite a bit. You see it in tournaments. Yeah. Brandon had his nose taped up.
We taped his nose because he had 10 seconds left in the match, but there was only 15 seconds left of blood time. So
Right.
he literally stuffed his nose,
Taped it up.
and
Let's
taped
go.
it, and he finished out the match like that. I talked to him afterwards. He said he could taste the blood going down the back of his throat the entire
Yeah.
time.
Well, that was quite descriptive.
Yeah. Look at you, Mike.
Well, hey, these kids are tough. If you want to see the toughest athletes in the world, you're looking at them right now.
No doubt about it.
So maybe we have time. We want to talk about any podcast activities or
Oh yeah.
Wait, what?
not us, but
So
yeah.
for Atkinson's,
We talked about Steve Lerquin and Teague Fenwick in the Wisconsin Wrestler podcast. I'd advise any of you wrestling fans out there to check it out. You can usually access it through Wisconsin Wrestling Online webpage, which is a great informative webpage, also where you can find the rankings and all of those other wonderful things.
youth tournaments.
All that stuff. I mean, basically Wisconsin Wrestling, if it has anything to do with Wisconsin Wrestling, it's going to be on Wisconsin Wrestling Online. They do a great job over there. And, of course, Steve and Teague do an absolutely wonderful job with the podcast, Wisconsin Wrestling Podcast.
Good takedown there by Liam again. To be stopping for blood again. Okay, so blood
Oh,
again.
boy. Okay, so,
Another takedown, 7-1, 25 seconds left in the match. Minute 25.
yeah, we're at a minute 25 still, so...
So this part, I would start, as a coach, I would start getting concerned with my blood time because now
Maybe we want to move with a purpose here. It doesn't look like they're calling blood time, though. See, this is the table worker's asking a question, and he's not being assertive about it.
then he stopped.
Okay, they stopped the blood time, but it never started. I've never seen the blood time start here yet. Typically, those track clocks will show that.
Right.
So, as an Evansville guy, I'm a little...
Liam, yeah, me too.
So, did he get it? Is it 9-2 then?
He just gave him, no, he got a takedown. It was 5 to 1. He
Okay.
got a takedown. He just let him up here. Now it's
Right. Okay, so I
7-2.
thought it was already 7-1, but maybe I was wrong on that. And that's fine. All these stops. it's kind of hard to discertain where and when all this stuff happened.
More blood.
Okay, so we're now. It's almost as if we're just looking for blood.
all right. I'll take over for here. Let's do a little DeForest has got a tournament. We're not broadcasting for DeForest, but DeForest has a tournament coming up here. Gold medal wrestling.
16th.
The 16th.
Yeah.
Maybe here. How about for their Fort Atkinson viewers? They got a duel at Milton on Friday the 14th. So Fort Atkinson, you will be at Milton on Friday the 14th. Then Saturday the 15th, I believe the team will go to Van Duzer Duels. And
The old Van Duzers?
the old Van Duzers.
Yeah.
And
Maybe that's a doozy.
so then there's the TKO. Everybody knows about the TKO,
The
right?
Terry Kramer Open.
Yeah,
That's right.
that's coming up in Fort, so I'm sure they're probably looking for volunteers there.
We really think that that's one of the tougher late season tournaments in the state.
Absolutely.
That's January 22nd, so let me clear this. So January 22nd.
I think we're about to go back live here. Minute 6, third period. 7-2, Liam's advantage.
This last minute should probably be the most energetic minute of all the matches today. They've had a lot of breaks.
They have. Unfortunately for Lurkwin, he's been, trying to get his nose to stop bleeding the whole time.
Right?
Liam, Liam gets heavy on
he
that
just
sprawl.
yeah, and he just stalks him. You can look at him. He's just stalking him. He is advancing and waiting, either for a good opportunity to shoot or just to sprawl back and punish.
By the way, you gotta like
his
the
opponent.
Fort Atkinson coaches. They're just posted up by the blood gear now.
Yeah, they're smart.
Yeah, but just stay there. 9-3, Liam. There's 20 seconds left in the match.
Liam for a snap down,
Yeah, I mean,
and again punishing.
for Spike, I'd be snapping down everybody. I'd be snapping the world
Right,
on the mat.
But-
Just you got a problem, snap it down.
right.
Like this wouldn't even like if I'm doing chores, I'm Liam. I'm just snapping it down. Snap it down.
A
Liam's
good
gonna
solid
be-
win. That actually gives him an
Yeah.
extra point for a major.
Right, and that's way to be, Liam. Way to keep working. Get your major. Get your bonus point. Fantastic. Great win for Liam Spike.
So individual win and team win on that one.
Absolutely. And it also won for the longest match of the day.
Yeah, that's definitely the longest match of the day.
Yeah. I'm sure his dad's in front of us. I'm sure he filmed it. It's probably like a 25-minute anthology.
So like Thermopolis, the return of
It's like a mini-series.
Odyssey.
It's like a mini-series, all the breaks. Okay, coming up at 2:20 here, we got senior Balin Crawl. He's ranked 11th in the state, and it looks like we're going to be facing Eli Burhans of Fort Atkinson. You're a tall kid.
Yeah, really tall.
Balin likes that position. He likes to get underneath and go over the neck there, from there, and he's kind of throwing his weight around a little bit. He's liking that position. And then that should
Hey, you
be
should've got a
a
point.
stalling.
Yep,
No,
that
that
should.
should be a stalling call.
Yep, it should have been a point.
I don't
Or
think
a
you
caution,
Get,
excuse
you get
me.
the caution.
That should have
first,
been a
but
caution.
That should have been a stalling call
And
because he went in
I
and
think he gave it to him, didn't he?
no, he did not. Not that I saw.
I thought I saw him with him. So
We get the video.
again, Evansville wrestling just stalking that whole time. See, always going forward, always taking that position on the mat, not giving it up.
Yeah. Balin again, he likes that sort of having an underhook and getting across that neck.
Yeah,
Heavy on the neck, liking that underhook in there. He's going double
he is.
on the neck, getting super heavy.
yeah, causing
this-
that wrestler to hold all that weight.
This is where Balin likes to be. He likes to be right in this world. And he wants to.
That should be a caution again.
That should be a second caution right there.
Definitely, he pushed him off there.
Right, and I think Coach Weiler might be questioning that a little bit. That should have been a second caution,
And for
or
the
a
folks,
second. I'm sorry, a point there because that's the second.
right,
stalling.
second time.
Yeah,
For the folks who don't know, that rule changed this year. You push the wrestler off.
so Balin's got his underhook in.
That's a stalling. Oh, Balin using his
gonna
weight
go-
to his advantage.
Go behind and get his takedown. He's got his takedown now. Now what do we do here, right? Let's break him down. Keep your weight on him.
You just gotta appreciate how he stays in good position.
And again, with the scoot out of bounds,
That should have been
we haven't
again.
seen stalling called at all here. But that's okay.
And maybe we got it wrong. I'm not sure. I don't think we do.
Don't think we do. All right, team score, in case you were wondering, 26-18, Evansville up. And we got 6 matches, including this one left. Oop,
Now he's
on
got
the
to
leg.
work
He's
up.
gotta climb up,
Work
with a
or
little
he's going to
speed.
get hit for stalling.
Climb up.
And then Bailing got hit for stalling. It's very ironic.
Yeah,
That was a bit ironic.
well, I don't know if it was ironic, but it was something. I got a word for it. I don't think FCC would appreciate it.
Remember the rules we spoke about earlier?
Oh, yes.
All
That's
G.
right. Sportsmanship. That's right. All right, here we go. Balin moving.
He's waiting for his opportunity to stand
He's
up.
got bottom in the second period.
Here he comes. Waiting for his opportunity.
Let's just move. Let's just go here. Looks like Brian's doing a pretty good job of trying to keep his weight sort of centered on Balin's core and also pushing his head down to the mat.
Right.
Now, Balin, from this position, you got to kind of do something, right?
You're
You're in a fairly good position.
Yep. Now he should be getting. There should have been a warning. You can't bring your knee back like that and hit it. Physically hit it.
Right. Oh, yeah. Oh,
that was an opportunity.
Yeah.
That was a missed opportunity there.
We talk about those windows, and they open and close very, very quickly. Balin's got to move up. We got 50 seconds, less than 50 seconds here in the second period.
Make his move.
There we go.
There we go.
Now we got to kind of he's high into the outside, and this is just kind of one of those. Ooh.
Stalling on red.
Okay, so we're even up in the stalling calls.
Both have a caution. Not a caution, just a stalling. Excuse me.
Yeah, not 100%. Again, you want to.
If you can score here in this last 30 seconds, would be huge for the match.
Well, that's what we need, right?
Here we go. Oh, he's
got a cradle locked up, and then Balin broke the lock, which is exactly what he's supposed to do. So now he's got to move. It's 18 seconds.
He's got to get his hips up. There you go. Good. If he keeps his hips down too long, he'll get hit for stalling.
Right. But again, we got to, I don't know. It goes both ways. You get frustrated with it because you want to see the guy move off to the side, too, and
right.
He can't just be, attached to your hip right there, riding parallel and whatever. I mean, again, it's very subjective.
Right. For those who don't watch wrestling and don't know it that well, riding parallel means you're literally, the bodies are parallel to each other and you're not working out to the side for a turn.
All right, get heavy on his neck. Don't stand up here. Don't get sucked into that. Want to be heavy on his neck.
There, he's got that underhook. He likes that underhook.
Yeah, but I want to see him heavy on that neck there, pushing that down.
If he pushes him off here again and no stalling, I'll be interested on what the reasoning is. But he didn't. He circled in, so that's good.
Yeah. Good. So we got a minute 30 left here in the third period. We really need, it's 2-1, okay? Where did the one come from?
I don't know.
Oh,
he let him up.
He let him up. I got it.
Yep.
Yeah.
He let him up.
All right.
There's an underhook. There we go.
So let's go here.
A minute 1 left. Someone's gonna get hit with stalling here. Nice snap down attempt there. I'm agree with you. I want to see him with that head heavy on the head, trying to pull him down.
Right. Because this kid has shown that he'll come in and shoot on you. Oh.
So the reason Balin did not get stalling there because he did a wrestling move at the end.
Right.
Otherwise, he would have got dinged.
Well, maybe.
I see what you did there.
Yeah.
All right. So he's got to be careful here because if he just blocks, he's going to get hit with stalling. Blood.
No, he wants to talk to the coaches. So we got 34 seconds. They just got to sit there. I think they're being admonished maybe a little bit.
It was a.
Apparently that was too loud.
No, he said that they're too close. They can't be on the mat.
Well, okay. Here I am. They're right
I know. I don't know what to tell
we
you.
have the video right here.
You got
You gotta
21 seconds left.
keep that arm.
15.
I'd get on a leg. I don't care who I am.
We get on
One
his
of
head and pulling it down.
these kids got to get on a leg.
There it is.
You got to keep that. No, that's going to be it. That's going to be it.
Great battle.
Yeah.
Great battle.
We want to see. Yeah. See, then we see. The very close at the end, right? But that move right at the end, we got to do that 10 seconds earlier.
Oh, I agree.
Right. I mean, that's what we got to do.
But I would say that was pretty much a classic heavyweight match.
Yeah, I mean, it's a great heavyweight match, and coming out of that with the win for
220.
Balin is fantastic. All right, we're going to 285. We got Tucker Peterson coming up, and it looks like we got Gio Miguel from Fort Atkinson. Evansville team scored 29-18 currently, and we'll still have 4 more matches coming up on the light end of the lineup. Tucker.
Oh,
Tucker, lost the grip there, so Miguel's going to get a takedown. 2-0 Miguel.
looking for a cradle, but Tucker's not having it.
Yeah, good defense.
He's going to get escape here. Nice.
And there it is. So we're at 2-1. Back to neutral, a minute 30 left here in the first period.
Tucker working for inside control, trying to get that heavy on the head. The classic Evans, there it is. Classic Evansville heavyweight, heavy on the head. Well, all the weights, actually. Bad position. This guy kind of stood up, but
Tucker's looks like he's gonna belly out here. So it's 2 takedowns from Miguel. It's a 4-1 advantage. Less than a minute left here in the first period.
if we can get an escape, that would really make things a lot better for Tucker in
Right.
the next 30 seconds. At least get it within striking distance. There's a good roll.
Oh.
Yes, for 5 points. Hold on to it. Good roll. Good
I
roll.
think
Good wrist
he
roll.
might get the
I
pin
think he's
here.
going to get the pin. Yep. There it is.
Attaboy, Tucker.
Good wrist roll. Way to feel it.
Yeah, it just really felt where the hit kind of got a little bit too high.
Yep.
He got in a good position. He had his little seatbelt going, and boom, and there you go. So we're going to 106. Poor Blake Fry hasn't had a match all day, and that will continue. 4-0, undefeated, without breaking a sweat.
People cheer for him. He's like, stop it.
Sometimes look at that. I mean, bringing his record up to 15-5. Good for Blake. And now we got Gunner, who will see Bryce Bola, who is a junior, one of the co-captains from Fort Atkinson, and I'm expecting a good match here.
Yeah, I think so too.
41-18 advantage Evansville as far as team score goes.
Yep. Kind of that throw by to a double leg got blocked. Good duck under. Great duck under.
Good takedown by Gunner. Taking full advantage. Gets him down on a hip immediately. Starts working the arms.
At this point, I'd say we cut him.
Minute and a half. You've said that every match. We've been
No.
like this. Yeah. Anytime they get a takedown within like 20 seconds, you're saying that.
Absolutely.
And I agree with that. Minute 20.
Working a wrist and half.
Wrist and a half. He's
We're 2-on-1.
They're definitely a lot of action, a lot of movement. We've got Bola is countering everything Gunner's throwing at him from the bottom.
Yeah, Gunner's staying aggressive.
Again, trying to push that head down to the mat. We want to keep the head down. Bola's doing a good job keeping his head up.
This is the first time he's had his hip off the mat, so Gunner's done a really good job of doing that. See if we got to get him back down to the mat, though. There it is.
Yeah, and Gunner's just a great great wrestler when it comes to returning, a wrestler, especially someone like this, and he's used to that. But Gunner does. So
They're going to stop it here.
Where's the potential danger?
So his hand got up by his shoulder blade.
Okay.
On the arm bar, instead of being perpendicular to the back, it got up on the
So
shoulder.
I thought it was a half, but
He had the half, but on the other side, he had an arm bar that rotated up on
gotcha.
the back of his
Understood.
shoulder blade.
Understood. I couldn't see that other side. So 26 seconds left here in the first. 2-0 Gunner. Riding Vola quite well. Vola fighting every measure by Gunner to try to turn him.
He's got to be careful there. He almost went for a full Nelson. He stopped himself, but that's the danger of doing that.
He's got, So Vola does a perfect job of circling out when you get that one arm behind you in the attempted hammer lock. So that's going to end the first period 2-1. Advantage Katzenmeyer. And Ford's going to defer. Gunner's going to choose down. And here's where we go.
See, he already has good back pressure. I can see it. That was for Gunner. You can see it. He had absolutely no way on his hands when he sat down.
And there it is right there.
That was great off the bottom.
Gunner's just incredible at feeling where the weight is, where the center of gravity is, and he just felt that right away and was able to hip over and reverse him, and now we got a 4-1 advantage for Katzmar.
Bryce doing a good job at defending off the bottom here.
Gunner, another one of our seniors.
Done for the program.
13-2, yeah, I've been in the program since probably 4 years old.
With the arm bar, he steps over just as we talked before, pushing the shoulder to the ear.
Yep, so he's going to get the 3 count. So 7-1, Katzenmeyer, a minute left here in the second period. Gunner's just relentless on top.
Relentless. I don't think Bryce has had his hip off the mat more than 30 seconds the entire match.
Well, again, Gunner's from the right to the left, from the right to the left. I mean, he's looking for every hole, every little place he can attack, and he's going. And that's what you need to be doing.
Yep. Being relentless. See, there he is, back, hip to the mat. I mean, we were...
And he's working out there. He's not just laying on him. He's working.
Right. Making it very difficult, not allowing Bryce to work his escapes or his reversals.
And Vola's working. I mean, he's doing everything right.
He is.
People don't understand, there's a lot going on here. It's just like when they're neutral doing a lot of that hand fighting. When you're doing the hand fighting from the top and bottom positions, it's almost more grueling. Taxing.
It is. And your arms were out really quick.
I mean, he's constantly rolling out those wrists in order to fight Gunner's hand control on top. It's I mean, we're seeing a battle here.
Oh, look,
Gunner's got a little tilt going.
He's got an arm bar tilt. And ran out of time.
So he got two, so that'll bring the score to 9-1, and we're going into the third period. And Vola's going to take neutral, which, makes sense, right?
Yeah, things weren't working for him off the bottom. Gunner was able to get out so quickly.
Yeah, so there's a quick takedown and a crossbody single attempt, and scored 11-1. Minute 35-ish.
Gunner really started to take control of the match. I think we're going to see another turn here. I think he's starting to wear down Bryce. Like he said, defending that for that long is tough. When you're on your hip, on the mat, always trying to get some back pressure to get up. Gunner's going to cut him. Looking for that either tech fall or just get in a better position, probably take him down to his back.
11-2, just over a minute left in the third. And Gunner's going to push the pace. That's an incredible pass by there.
Nice. It's like a pass by Duck Under.
Yeah, just fantastic. 13-2, under a minute. I don't know.
For that pinning combination.
Do we cut him again?
I would. Yeah, I mean, he's taking him down at will. He's not going to get the pin. Let's get the tech fall.
All right. I don't know. mean, I know Gunner's gonna be pushing for that pin. Bullis, kind of countering.
Yeah,
We're already in bonus point land.
But it's too late now. We got to wrestle this out to the end. Stalling on red.
Yeah, I mean, he's in a tough spot, right? Gunner just keeps, once he gets one arm back, Gunner takes the other arm.
Yeah, he's being, Gunner's just relentless.
Yeah, right. And he's trying to get a tilt in
Here's
here.
the tilt. We can get 2 points.
He's got it tied up.
Yep.
Oh, two? He got a 2. So, yeah, it's
Not quite enough.
still going to be a major and a good match.
Hey, you can tell that's not what Gunner wanted. He came with a great win. I mean, 15 to 2.
Right.
Great win, but he wanted that pin or tech fall. You can tell. Hey, so young man, watch this again. Maybe you can cut him earlier. That's all. I mean, that's the best thing you can do when you feel that you're frustrated that you can't get that pin. Just cut him earlier.
Danny Heiser, ranked 4th in the state, coming out, and it looks like he'll be going against Dylan Pakovich.
Mitch.
I think that's the.
No, good. Taking no time at all to get this first takedown.
Yep.
And you know what I'm saying?
Yep. Tilt. No, he likes running those tilts.
I got Nora Horwath.
Noah,
maybe.
Noah.
I don't even see that name
It's
on
right
our
here.
list.
He's at 126 pounder.
Oh, Nora Horwath. Oh, so he's back. Well, that doesn't necessarily mean it, but it could be.
We got Cradle locked up here.
Pakovich on there.
I just got his knee in the back where it's supposed to be. Head in the side.
No.
All right. Yeah, I guess it is Noah Horwath.
Okay.
All right. My apologies, Mr. and Mrs. Horwath.
So he switched off from a cradle to the arm bar tilt. And then he went with the suicide turn on it.
So he's got another 3. We are up to 11-0 with just under a minute left in the first period. And it is Noel. We heard that from the crowd.
There's the half. This could be it right here.
I love it when the crowd helps us.
Yes. This could be it. This is pretty tight. Wow, that is impressive bridging right there. Because he's got it on the back and everything. There it is.
Yeah, I think that's going to do it there.
Good job.
So Danny with a pin, and that's going to be his 4th win of the day. 51-18, Evansville over Ford at this point. And then lose the Evansville
Nope.
Oh, not
quite. We got one more.
Premature on the mic there. Camden Saber coming up here.
Yep. Let's see Camden get a win here. I'd love to see Camden get a win right here.
I think somebody was listening to our broadcast and watched some of those bratwursts I was talking about. All right, so the dual meet is, I mean, for purposes of the dual meet, it's pretty much over.
It
We'll
is.
see Camden get in here and continue with the aggressiveness that he did after the lunch break, right?
Right.
Last
Yeah.
match.
It's good to see him come back with that. That's how seniors bounce back. That's what they
Right.
do.
Yeah.
That's what they're expected to do. That's how you be a leader. So we're
Camden to take down 2-0, just over a minute
looking
here.
at ball and chain tilt. Oh,
First period.
he's got that. Now he's switched over, looks like, to a possible cradle. Far side cradle, bring it back, knee in the back. Oh, is he gonna go back the other way? Yep, he's gonna suicide cradle it. He's gonna get his knee in the back. Oh, he got a little extended. And gave up the big skate. But he still landed in good position, so he's okay.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that. I mean, we're up 4-1. We got about 30 seconds left here in the first period, and it's some good wrestling. And, that's the thing, though. Sometimes when you're going for tilts and trying to get those back points,
Switch to a double.
There you
And
go.
yeah,
Nice
the
takedown.
textbook.
6-1. About 10 seconds left.
Oh, that should have been a point. That should have been a stalling call, excuse me.
And this is,
Because that was not a wrestling move on the way out.
I want to say this may be Zach Platt. Oh, this is Robert Wildenauer.
Sophomore.
Okay. Oh,
we get
we're gonna.
two?
Oh, wow. Okay, so we're not gonna get any count there. I felt like he got into position with about 4 on the clock, but hey, what do I know?
Pull them both up. That's a good call.
Time is apparently time subjective. Second period, 6-1. Cannon with the advantage. And Robert Wildenauer, sophomore.
Good
Cannon
spin around.
senior. Now we gotta
return to the mat here.
Yeah, we gotta bring him to the mat. There you go.
There you go. That should be
Controlled, and that's the 2, 8-1.
So he's got that wrist tucked into his hip. Just look for that ball and chain again, or the cradle.
About a minute 30 here.
There it is. He's looking for that suicide cradle again. This time he's got it strong, tight.
He keeps using that finger grip, you know?
Instead of the gable grip.
You know where I'm going.
Yep.
You want that tight, use that gable grip.
He's got the arm bar. He could have had that arm bar tilt.
Right there into a half. Let's just walk,
Nice half.
walk it over. He's getting the back points right now.
This could be the pin right here.
50 seconds, less than 50 seconds left in the period. There's plenty of time.
There
Plenty
it
of
is.
time.
Right
Calm
there.
down.
There it is.
And that's it. I mean, I'm not sure.
Oh, we got that one shoulder, just enough.
Oh boy, I mean, it's rolling over itself.
There it is.
Just a great end of the day there for not only the team, but for Camden. And that's going to be your score. Looks like 57-18.
But for the supposed to be the match of the day, I think really Elkhorn was the tougher of the matches.
Yeah, I mean, so we have 51-23 versus Elkhorn, 68-9 versus the Floridas, 57-18 against Fort Atkinson, and 56-19 against Wilmot Union. So, you know, who knows?
But they did get medals.
Yeah. So piles of medals. There's going to be piles of medals for these kids.
Well, okay, so wrestler of the match. Who do you got?
Well, you know, I'm going to say in the Fort Atkinson match, I'm going to go with Liam Spike. I thought that was a really entertaining match. We definitely had a lot of time to talk about and plug all of our stuff.
Yeah, there was plenty of time.
And you know, he was going up against a really good kid.
Yeah.
In Aiden Workman, and so who wrestled up to kind of come after him. And so I think I'm going to go with Liam Spike in that last duel as our wrestler of the match. I think he, again, kept cool, calm, collected, is what we're trying to get him to do.
Right.
And did a great job.
I'm going with Charlie Braunschweig
Okay.
with the pin.
All right, well, I can't pick my own kid. Those are rules.
That was, you know, that is why he wrestled the entire match. Things weren't going his way, but he kept it persistent, and he caught that guy, and it was over.
Yeah, I mean, and that's one of those matches where you're never out of it. If there's time on the clock, there's a chance.
Absolutely.
That's the wonderful thing about wrestling. I mean,
It is.
You know, if you're getting beat by 11, 12 points, you're still in it. But we saw Max Gaither do that last year at sectional, last year at sectionals.
Yes.
At 113 against a senior from Whitewater, and it was incredible. He was losing 13-2 or whatever.
I remember that. Yep.
Turn around and pin him with like 30 seconds left on the clock. So, I mean, that's the wonderful thing about wrestling. At any point, you get these windows, you get these holes. But I got to tell you, folks, we had a great time today. We had a lot of fun. I'm speaking for the Major Mike Olson, myself, Mason Braunschweig, John Smart Money Fry.
We got some JV wrestlers still wrestling.
Yeah, they're still going.
They're still going. We got Max Gaither still going for at least fourth. He's still on the winner's side. Bradley Bartz, he's minimum of fourth place. He's on the winner's side. Van Davis.
We got to have those guys get in top 3 to go to to the state tournament, which is what they're looking for. So good luck, JV wrestlers. You guys keep up. And like I said, as I was saying, on behalf of Smart Money John Fry, Jade and Ethan, our wonderful, wonderful production assistant